Hey, hey, hey. Happy Friday, everyone. It is August 6th, 2021. And today my guides just wanted to talk about guides. A lot of people ask me, who are my guides? Can you tell me who my guides are? Like, are they my guardian angels? Are they my grandparents? Is it my dog? Who are my guides? So the biggest thing that my guides are saying is that as much as we can tell you who your guides are, you have to do the work, and you have to trust that when you call the guides in and that when you are talking to them and getting information, that you trust that information, and that different guides come forth for us at different times based on what we need in our life at that time. The same as spirit animals. So let's say, so I have a few spirit animals. I have an owl, I have a Pegasus, like a white unicorn, I have a blue butterfly, I have a white rabbit, a horse, like I have tons of them. But I know which ones to call in based on what I'm doing and I need guidance with. So like soul retrieval and certain healings, it's my owl and my Pegasus. Shadow work, going into the dark, my owl. If I have to fly somewhere and get something for somebody in order to bring forth the gift of spirit, it's my Pegasus. If it's my butterfly, it's usually transformation for my clients, where it flies around my clients to bring forth healing because we just removed a bunch of stuff. If it's my wolf, it's for dismemberment, like it literally rips parts of me out of me energetically so I can become more aligned. We each have different animals and guides. It's our human self that makes us think that we need to put a physical appearance on our guides rather than just trusting and knowing that, sorry, that they're talking to us. Sorry about that. Dogs. And he's deaf and senile, but yet he can see when someone walks by the window, but doesn't see me coming, right? Anyways. So the biggest thing is our spirit guides. So my Nana is one of my guides. She's also one of my guardian angels. When she passed, she came forth as my, came forth in spirit a little bit, like part of her came forth and brought me my dog Nico that was just barking like crazy. But she also, when I'm doing medium work with people, or I'm doing just any type of energy work, if the energy gets super heavy and I can see too that the client is like getting a little anxious, I will call in my Nana, and all of a sudden, like this white light will come in and she calms the situation down. And the clients actually can be like, oh, I saw this woman come in and I got calm. So it's about calling them in and trusting that they'll come in. With that being said, you have to know how to work in partnership with your guides. So, like Merlin, I will go to him and ask him, like, what would happen if I do this event? And then he'll show me a scenario, and yes, it's up to my interpretation. It's up to my free will to see if like I'm gonna really do what he just showed me. But I've learned that if I don't trust what my guides show me, tell me, allow me to feel, things feel off, because I didn't listen. And they'll keep doing things like synchronicities, numbers. Guides keep showing you things to make you pay attention. And like, hello, I already told you to do this. And you're like, yeah, well, I don't really want to. It doesn't work like that. Your guides are your like lifeline. I listen to my guides. I talk to my guides for everything. If someone pisses me off, I'm like, okay, guides, why am I being triggered? Why am I being pissed off? And they'll tell me, and I'm like, okay. And then I know that are they doing me injustice? Like, are they literally trying to hurt me? Or is it their own work they need to get through? But how I came to terms with that is talking to my guides, trusting what they give me, trusting in divine timing. So one way you can work in partnership with your guides is if you just center yourself by taking a nice deep breath in. And I like to bring in golden light down into my head, down into my throat, through my whole body, out my feet, and connecting that golden light to the center of earth. And then I call on the energies of the earth. I call on the crystals and the herbs and the trees and the animals. I call on everybody and all energies of Mother Earth. And I call on all energies up above. I just ask for grounding. I just ask for clarity and protection and balance, and to be that hollow bone, to allow the energy and the wisdom to flow through me, not only for others, but for myself. Like, we need to do that every single day. We need to feel the love within ourselves every single day. And then I just sit, and you can pretend that you're on a bench, like a bench outside somewhere. So you close your eyes, take your deep breaths into yourself, and imagine you being outside on a beautiful day. And you find a rock or a bench or a tree to sit on or by, and you just sit and you just be present. So you have your eyes closed and you're just allowing the images, the colors, the sensations, the temperature, just allowing everything to come forth and just to be, and really just be, and allowing yourself to be present in wherever you are in your mind's eye, and just noticing everything and just like enjoying it and being happy, knowing that nothing can interrupt this space. And when you've came to a point where you feel like at peace and aligned, and you're sitting there like this bench is comfy. Like, I love the smell in the air. Like, I love the trickling of the water. Whatever is in your mind's eye, once you get to that point where you're okay sitting there by yourself, because we as humans don't know how to just sit there and like just be one with ourselves. So as long as you can do that in your mind's eye, now invite in one of your guides. Say, I invite in one of my wise and compassionate guides who wants to just sit here and enjoy this space with me, and that wants to help me with my life now. And then trust that they're coming in, whether you physically see them or don't. Maybe it's a sensation, maybe it's a color, maybe it's a knowing, like somebody's here. Trust it and just sit there. And just as soon as you get the feeling, which is that intuition that you need to trust more, that someone's there with you, just say hi and just have a conversation, like as crazy it sounds. And then ask them how they want to work with you, how they want to be a partner with you. And trust what you get. Even if they show you like a balloon, that's a sign. Even if it doesn't make sense right away. Everything your guides give you is meant for you. And it has a subliminal message, a metaphorical message, a literal message. It has a message, it has a meaning, it has a purpose. And your guides come to you when it's the right time for them to come to you. And they give you symbols that is for you. So like that balloon or bubble, someone else might not get, you get it. Like, I remember I'd be doing mediumship readings in this red ball. And I'm like, oh, play. And then I realized the more readings I did, that when this red ball would come in, it was my soul letting me know this was a warning sign. Like, red, something that's going to be unsafe is going to start happening. So you got to use your discretion when you're doing the reading. And at first I was like, oh, little girl playing with a red ball. It's so cute. Like, whoa, why'd the red ball stop? Why'd a car almost run over the red ball? And then I started seeing the red ball like bounce in front of a house, and I would go in the house and someone would be passing. And it's like, there's symbols all the time. So whether the symbol makes sense at first, trust what your guides are giving you because you're not making it up. Your conditioned mind is making you think that you make shit up. You don't. So trust your guides. They know what they're talking about and they're here to help you. The other thing, our guides are that little voice. Don't do that. Our guides are our intuition. What else? When you see birds, like you keep seeing birds, like the same bird over and over again. That's a message. That's not like, not everyone's seeing that same bird. You're seeing that bird because your guides are trying to like, wake up, pay attention to why you're seeing these birds. Like our guides are with us 24/7. And as soon as we need them, we ask, they come. Our conditioned self thinks that we're not worthy to get answers that we want. Our conditioned self makes us think that just because we call on something doesn't mean it's going to happen. Okay, well, if you're going to put out that negative mindset, then yeah, it's not going to happen because your guides are like, well, guess that person's not ready to hear what their soul needs. So literally once I became in tune with my guides, my life changed. I was like, holy shit, it's so much easier. Things, it's like I have more grace. I feel more peace. And I know that my decisions are being made at a soul point. It's not my conditioned self making a decision anymore. And if it is, it's like, I don't know, let's say at work, like I got to give this medication. That's not my soul doing it, but that's my human body because that's what I have to do. Do you know what I mean? And then let's say, for instance, when you're driving down the street, should I go that way? Or should I go that way? The first gut instinct you have of where do you need to go? That's where you go. Do we listen to that? No, we're like, oh, too good to be true. Like, I don't know. And that's what we say. I don't know. No, you do know. Your guides literally just told you to go down that street and you didn't. And now you went this way and you're like, shit, I should have went down that street. Right? Our guides are always with us. When people pass that we love, they're still with us. It's our conditioned self that thinks that we need to see a physical body and have a physical written, like, here are the answers to understand. And that's not. The most love that we can receive is energetic exchange. It's visible to the eye. That's so much love when things are visible to the invisible to the eye. That's the love. That's the pudding, you know? So when you come to me or you go to anyone, tell me who my guides are. Okay, I'll tell you who your guides are all day. Will it mean anything to you until you actually experience your guides and listen to what your guides are saying? No. And that's why I really like doing regression therapy and bringing people into their past lives or a time in their current life and bringing their guides in. And they're like, are you my guide? It's crazy. Like, am I making that up? No, because you're in your past life and those people, I didn't bring those people forward. Your soul guided that. Your guides guided you into that past life to meet those guides to help you with your life now. And it does feel crazy at first because you're like, why am I seeing this stuff? You're seeing it because your soul needs you to see it. You're talking to these people because your soul needs you to talk to these people. It's not rocket science, guys. Like we close our eyes, we center, and we allow ourselves to be present with ourselves, and we invite in a wise and compassionate guide and trust what we get. Trust it. Us humans don't trust things that we get. We trust what the freaking news is saying. We trust like what a social media post says. We trust like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like we've lost how to trust our inner voice. And the other thing is archangels and angels, they're always here. It's religions that make us think that we need to do a certain thing in order to be in the presence of an angel. And that's not true. I literally call in, let's say, try this, close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. Call in the golden light down through the top of your head, down into your throat, down into your chest. Just send this golden light all the way down your body into your feet. And I call on Archangel Michael as a beautiful blue beam of light to your left. And I call on Archangel Raphael as a beautiful green beam of light to your right. And I call on Archangel Uriel as a golden ruby beam of light in front of you. And I call on Archangel Gabriel as a white beam of light behind you. And we just ask that these 4 beautiful pillars of light just protect us, guide us, and bring forth wisdom, healing, love, and light. And just allow yourself to sit in these energies of blue, green, golden, red, and white. Just allow yourself to sit in these beautiful 4 pillars of light. These are guides. These are angels. They're here to protect you. They have wisdom. They have knowledge. They have love that they want to share with you. You just have to call on them. So pick one. Pick whichever color really resonated with you. Maybe it's green. And just ask the green beam of light, ask Raphael and the green ray to just give you some wisdom or give you a sensation in your body. Just allow and trust what you receive. Be aware of the feelings, the sensations. Just allow. Trust, trust, trust. Your angels are guides. The trees, nature, even the weather, they're all guides. There's weather allies, there's rain allies, there's air allies. So wherever you are, just sit and center, breathe, and ask one of your guides to come forth to help you with your life, and trust it. Please trust it. And then if you want to learn more about how to work in partnership with them, to do a regression to meet them, to see what gifts of spirit they have to support you with, then let's book a session. Like, let's do a session. If you're getting a bunch of symbols and you don't understand what they mean, even how many times you write them out, you play music and meditate on them. If you can't get them, book a session with me. I will support you in showing you and making you feel, and then incorporating whatever those symbols are and images you're getting into your life so you can use them. The things we can do when we trust our guides and our intuition are limitless. Limitless. The only thing that is limited are our beliefs that we are not limitless. So let me repeat that. The only thing that we put a limit on is our beliefs that we are not limitless. When we connect to source and our guides, anything we want to know, like I don't mean the lottery numbers, because maybe that's not our highest and best to know the lottery numbers, but anything we want to know and get wisdom on and healing on, our guides and our self and our source will provide the answer. It might not be the direct quote or sentence that you need, but that's your conditioned mind saying that that's how you need it. Open yourself up and be aware. Every sensation, every color, every image, every feeling, every sound. Just allow yourself to be aware and be present. Your guides are here. It is time for you to shine. It is time to feel the love that is you, that is around you. You just need to trust it. Trust me when I say that. You need to trust your guides. You need to trust your intuition. Trust me, your life would be so much more peaceful and full of love and ease and grace. And it helps you stand in your sovereignty and your truth when you trust your guides and trust your intuition. I love you. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you talk to your guides and just have fun sitting in those 4 pillars of light. Michael Blue, Raphael Green, Uriel Golden Ruby, and Gabriel White. Look up what those guardian angels do, those archangels do. You probably resonate with some of them. And the one, like, let's say you're going through career changes. Michael helps with career changes. Gabriel helps with wisdom. They all help with something. Get out of your conditioned religious mindset that like you're not worthy of support from the angelic realm and from the unseen, visible, loving forces, because you are worthy. You are magic. You are limitless. And I love you. I hope you have a great weekend and you took something out of this. Check out my other videos. A lot of them I'm just rambling like today, but hey, everything has a purpose. Who watches them is meant to watch them. And like my page, subscribe, or whatever you're supposed to be doing. I don't know. If you want to book a session, book a session. I would love to connect with spirit with you and really support illuminating your soul, bringing you to that limitless potential that you are. I love you. Have a good day.